Good afternoon. My name is Moriro Rabila Lawal, and here is the national news from BGI TV. Today is second day in the month of August 2022. First are the major headlines for the national news. Most lawmakers backed Buhari's planned impeachment. APC Senator Kidnãpp, why or Shibajo should be impeached with Buhari or Aneze Ndibo. May God grant you success in kidnapping President Buhari. El Rufai Garba flogged them well in the bush. A cleric. No Boko Haram terrorist in Ogun Forest. Governor Abiodu's aides. Teenage kidnapper kills boy for forgetting father's contacts. One dies as kidnappers fling victims into river. Now the news in detail. The lawmaker representing Bauchi North Senatorial District, Senator Adamu Bolkachwa, had disclosed that majority of members of the Senate are in support of the move to impeach the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, over the failure of his regime to address the growing insecurity in Nigeria. Bolkachwa, a member of the ruling All Progressive Congress, the party with a majority in the Senate and the House of Representatives, said almost all members of the Senate backed the move when the lawmakers were in an executive closed-door session at the plenary last Wednesday. There are senators threatening to impeach the president over the worsening insecurity in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and the country at large. The angry lawmakers gave the president a 6-week ultimatum to address the security crisis or face impeachment proceedings. Speaking on politics today, a current affairs program on Channels Television, Bolkachua, on Monday stated that the previous effort, especially made by the National Assembly to end the security crisis, had failed. He also said the lawmakers at the closed-door session also raised the issues of the economy. Recalling some of the events that played out on the fateful day, the lawmakers said, in the first instance, on that day, the Senate went into a closed-door session, and it was at the closed-door session that these issues were discussed. Without divulging so much, I can tell you that majority of senators really felt there was need to initiate that action to impeach the president. The Apex Igbo social political organization, the Aneze Ndibo worldwide, has said the National Assembly should impeach Vice President Yemi Osinbajo alongside President Muhammadu Buhari. Aneze said Buhari and Osinbajo have failed in their primary responsibility of protecting Nigerians. The body said Buhari and Osinbajo's inability to protect Nigerians shows failure of leadership in governance. Recall that senators are threatening to serve an impeachment notice on Buhari over his inability to tackle insecurity in the country. The Senate Minority Caucus gave Buhari a 6-week ultimatum to tackle insecurity in the country. Reacting, Ohaneze said Bola Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate, stands to benefit if Osinbajo is exempted from the impeachment process. In a statement by its Secretary General, Okechukwu Izeguzoro, Ohaneze warned the National Assembly that if impeachment threats served to President Buhari should be taken seriously, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo must be part of the impeachment process, as both of them are failed Nigerians. The exemption of the Vice President from the impeachment threat shows that the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stands to be a major beneficiary. Ohaneze said Osinbajo may create loopholes that would favor Tinubu in the 2023 election if he becomes president. To another dimension, internal insecurity rocking the nation. A popular Islamic preacher based in Sokoto State, Sheikh Bello Yabo, has prayed that terrorists who threaten to kidnap President Muhammadu Buhari, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, and the senior special assistant to President Buhari on media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, should be successful in their mission, Sahara reporters wrote. Sahara reporters said that the cleric Yabo, who said the prayer while reacting to Shehu's comments on the terrorist threat, however, appealed to the kidnappers to release the innocent victims in their custody. He insisted the terrorists are free to kidnap Nigerian top leaders. Sahara reporters earlier reported how terrorists who abducted passengers of a Kaduna-bound train on March 28, 2022 in a viral video threatening to kidnap President Buhari, El-Rufai, and some lawmakers if they did not comply with their demands. But Shehu, while reacting to the threat, had said that the terrorist activity using propaganda and the use of violence to force government to accept or submit to political demands is not new all over the world. In response to Sheu's statement, the Islamic cleric berated Sheu for simply describing the threat as propaganda. The cleric accused Sheu of being insensitive to the unfortunate plight of kidnapped victims. According to a report by Daily Nigerian, Yabo prayed for Sheu to fall into the hands of the kidnappers. I pray they kidnap you, God Sheu, and demonstrate as propaganda. Still on insecurity, which came to existence in Ogun State yesterday, there has been a second thought of the story. The special advisor to Governor Dapo Abiodun on security, AIG Olushola Zubair, retired, on Monday said he could not confirm whether a Boko Haram kidnapping was arrested or not in Ogun by operatives of the Department of the State Service, DSS. Zubairu told his men he read a report of the arrest of a Boko Haram leader in Ijayi area of Abeokuta, the state capital, stating only the DSS could know about the incident. He also debunks claim by Are Onakakanfo of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, that Boko Haram terrorists are already hibernating in the state and were setting up camps in Ogun Forest. The retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG, said steady intelligence report at its disposal does not support Adams' assertion, saying the Senate of States stages a routine random sweeping up forest with the help of military to rid its miscreants, hoodlums, and kidnappers. Another point of angle, we randomly check and sweep our forest with the assistance of the military in case we receive any intelligence that some miscreants are hiding there, that Boko Haram are in our forest. I think that is not true. Still on insecurity, the Niger State Police Command has arrested a teenager and one other over the kidnap and murder of a 13-year-old boy, Yasser Sadisu. The State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Abiodun Wasiu, in a statement in Mina, said the victim went missing on July 29th. Wasiu said the suspect, Nafi Umar, 18, and Usman Sabiu, 22, confessed to kidnapping and the victim to take money from the father. Usman Sabiu confessed to have conspired with Nafi Umar and abducted the missing person to the house of Nafi with the intention of collecting 100,000 naira from the victim's father. And last point of the national news. Some yet to be identified gunmen have abducted and thrown some of their victims off a bridge to a drainage channel. Our correspondent gathered that the incident happened at Alo in the Indemili South local government area of Anambra State on Sunday. The victims were said to have been abducted along Nobi Inewi Road and taken to Alo, where they were thrown into the Obiaja River. A video currently trending on social media showed one of the abductees narrating his ordeal to men of the Tiger Squad local vigilantes Alo. The victim, Benjamin Okafor, said he was driving his Toyota Camry to his hometown, Amici, in the Inewi South LGA with one other person when they were abducted around 9 p.m. He said the abductors, after driving halfway into the 20-foot high bridge, threw them down, adding that he landed on a cemented base. The second victim did not survive the fall as his lifeless body was found in the drainage covered by flood and pebbles. The surviving victim also sustained varying degrees of injury. The spokesperson for the Anambra State Police Command, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, confirmed the incident. That concludes the national news from BGI TV. Before we call it a wrap, some major headlines. Most lawmakers backed Buhari's planned impeachment, APC Senator. Tinubu, why Oshimadu should be impeached with Buhari or Aneze Indibo flung. And finally, one dies as kidnapped Fling victims into river. For more updates on YouTube, the handle is Baba Bagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page for more updates. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement of goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on the screen for advert placements only. Thank you for watching once again. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. Good afternoon.